friends, I am Anil Kumar Joshi from Joshi Anil Kumar and Company, Chartered Accountants. Today we shall understand what is a Nidhi Company and how it works. As per section 406 of the Companies Act 2013, a Nidhi means a company which has been incorporated as a Nidhi with the object of cultivating the habit of thrift and savings amongst its members, receiving deposit from and lending to its members only for their mutual benefit, and which complies with such rules as are prescribed by the central government. The central government has prescribed Nidhi Rules 2014 with effect from 1st April 2014. So in accordance with the rules, Nidhi shall be a public company, shall have minimum paid up equity share capital of 5 lakh rupees, shall have last words Nidhi Limited as a part of its name. No Nidhi shall issue preference shares and no administrative approval of RBI is required for its incorporation. A Nidhi has to comply with certain requirements such as within 1 year from its incorporation, a Nidhi shall ensure that it has not less than 200 members, net own funds of 10 lakh rupees or more, unencumbered term deposits not less than 10% of its deposits outstanding, and ratio of net own funds to deposits not being more than 1 to 20. Now let us understand what is this net own funds. Net own funds means aggregate of paid up equity share capital and free reserves as reduced by accumulated losses and intangible assets appearing in the last audited balance sheet. What is this unencumbered term deposit? A Nidhi shall invest and continue to keep invested in unencumbered term deposits with scheduled bank or post office, not a cooperative bank or regional rural bank, in its own name, an amount which shall not be less than 10% of its deposits outstanding. So Nidhi has to comply these requirements, and for this compliances, a Nidhi shall file a return in the form of NDH1 with the registrar within 90 days from the close of the first financial year or second financial as applicable. And in case of non-compliance of not having the members less than having members less than 200 numbers or ratio being more than 1 to 20 of net own funds to deposits, it shall apply with the regional director in form NDS2 within 30 days from close of the first financial year. Now let us understand what is this, how it allots shares and equity share capital. A Nidhi shall issue equity shares of nominal value of not less than 10 rupees each, shall allot minimum 10 equity shares or shares worth rupees 100 to each deposit holder, and Nidhi and minimum 1 equity share to saving account holder. A Nidhi is exempted or grandfathered from the issue of securities in dematerialized form. Membership, now understand membership. A Nidhi shall not admit a body corporate or trust as a member. At any given time, its membership shall not be reduced to less than 200 members. No minor can be admitted as a member, though deposits can be accepted through or natural or legal guardian who is a member of Nidhi. As far as directors are concerned, in addition to all the qualifications and disqualifications specified in the Companies Act 2013, a director shall be member of a Nidhi and shall hold a office for a term up to 10 years consecutively, and thereafter 2 years cooling period is required for re-eligibility as a director. A Nidhi shall file half-yearly returns also every September and March within 30 days from close of the half year. Now we know that the Nidhi's basic function is to receive deposit and lending to its customers. So let us understand the rules regarding the deposits and loans. The maximum balance in a saving deposit account shall not exceed 1 lakh rupees at any time. And the deposits, a Nidhi shall not accept deposits exceeding 20 times of its net own funds. Deposits may be accepted for a minimum period of 6 months and maximum period of 60 months. Recurring deposits may be accepted for a minimum period of 12 months and maximum 60 months. Nidhi may provide loans to its members only. There are certain limits for providing the loans to its members. Rupees 2 lakh loan can be given if deposits are less than 2 crore rupees. 7.5 lakh rupees loan can be given to a member if deposits are less than 20 crore rupees, and so on. Loan shall be provided only against the securities. Securities may be immovable, movable properties, FDR, NSC, gold, silver, jewelry, etc. The rate of interest on saving deposit account shall not exceed 2% above the rate of interest payable by nationalized bank on saving accounts, and that is presently 4%. So a Nidhi at the maximum can pay 6% in rate of interest on its saving account. Rate of interest on deposits shall not exceed the maximum rate prescribed by RBI for NBFCs on its public deposits, and that is presently 12.5%. So the maximum rate which a Nidhi can pay on its public deposits is 12.5%. Rate of interest on loan shall not exceed 7.5% above the highest rate of interest offered by a Nidhi on its deposits. So the maximum rate of interest on loan can be 20% in case of Nidhi. Now, and the rate of interest shall prominently be displayed on notice board at the registered office and each branch office. A Nidhi may open its branches only after it has earned net profits after taxes consecutively during preceding 3 financial years. So these are the primary rules. As far as auditors are concerned, an auditor shall issue a certificate every year to the effect that all provisions contained in the rules have been complied with, and such certificate shall be annexed to the auditor's report. In case of non-compliances, he shall specifically state the rules which have not been complied with. So, in sum and substance, we can say that Nidhi shall be a public company. It is not a bank or NBFC either. It is not required to have its securities in dematerialized form, and the basic function of Nidhi is to receive deposit from and lending to its members only, and can deal with its members only. So these are the basic and primary details about the Nidhi companies. That's all from me by now. See you next time. Until then, bye bye. Thank you.